Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So the tension notes, yeah. Say that
There's
again.
there's two kinds of chords. Tension chords and release chords. Music's like a catapult. You pull the elastic back, you've got a tension. There's only one thing you can do then. You can't stay there all day, you've got to release it. So you release it, so you get bored. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to pull it again. And it's the same with music, so that's what drives music along. It's like the 7th chord. If I have a C chord, this is a release chord. As soon as I put this 7th in, it's creating a tension saying, hang on, I've got to go somewhere. Release. That's now a tension to... So creating tensions are really good, and the more you create, the easier it is to sort of find little melodic lines to build around it.
So, is it normally a tension note when you're using that accented passing note, whatever?
So well, that is a tension, isn't it? So I'm going, because if I go, here's the chord. That's the melody. We sing. You wanna go somewhere? You can go. Or you can go. Or you might have this one. Or or da da da. That doesn't really work so well. You're having a different chord there, with the A in. So, yeah. So accented passing notes. Music's full of them.
Okay.
But do look for little. As I say, there's nothing wrong with a wrong. There's no such thing as a wrong note as long as you do the correct thing after it.
Okay.
So I'm going to play a dead well-known tune like Daisy Bell. Oops, that's the wrong note. No, it's not. If I go, I'll do it here actually. You think that's wrong? If you go. See what I mean? So you get out of trouble very quickly by just moving chromatically out, or maybe a tone sometimes, just to get out of it. And then it gives you an idea to work on. Oh, that's a little figure I can.
So is it usually the chromatic tone before or after that's the tension?
Yeah, because I made a mistake at the beginning.
Right.
Or what could be perceived. So I resolved it and just went, oh, so that then became a figure of the music. It became a little hook.
Right.
I'll do it in a C key. See that I'm actually now using it all along. Give it a break.
Brilliant.
So you see, do you know that tune, by the way?
No, but I can tell.
Yeah, it's an English, well-known
You did Twinkle Little Star, I know that one.
Yeah, so it's an old-fashioned tune from the 20s or even before.
Oh.
So anyway, it's a sing-along thing. So there we are. You see, anything you can sort of make a feature of. So, so the sequence is. Remember, the sequence is a really good thing to use, moving down, or you can go up as well. Let's pick some chords, shall we?
When you say sequence, you mean
the same thing, going higher or lower.
so this is a sequence because it's going
Well,
1 to 4, 1 to 4, and then
da, 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 da. Melodically that isn't, but the chords are ideal for a sequence because you've got this same movement. Da da
Right.
da da. I could go da 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 da. I could go da 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 da. Anything like that. Let's do an upward sequence on something. Let's think of a nice E flat. See, do you get the idea? So
you're repeating the same
yeah,
melody
same thing
thing.
going higher. So I'm using the same contour.
The same melody, little melodies over and over. Is that what you mean?
Yes, that's it. The same shape. It's not the same notes. It's the same
Shape of notes.
Shape, yeah. The contour. It might not be exact because sometimes you can't get it exact because the chord doesn't allow you. But you just say that's the shape of the hill,
Okay.
and then you go, that's it, and you go like that. But the third one gets boring, so you say, oh, I've had enough of this, and then you go
Change it.
somewhere else at the end of it. So. Somewhere.
Now, if you would do the what notes were they? Were they all the passing notes, or what were they?
Right. So I'm in the E flat chord.
E flat.
Note, harmony note, passing, harmony notes, harmony notes, harmony notes.
Okay.
Harmony, passing, harmony, harmony. So there's only one passing note in it. What I might decorate that to get rid of the boredom. So what I'm doing now, I'm getting the little auxiliary there. Da, auxiliary, passing note.
Auxiliary means out of the scale?
Out of the chord and back in.
Out of the chord to anything, or
Go straight out of the chord, next door, and come in again.
Okay.
It's got to be next door.
Next door means what? A different scale altogether, or a different? Doesn't matter.
It can be chromatic, or it can be
part of
diatonic within the
key
scale.
But it could be out of the scale too, right?
Well, you've got to know what chord you're in. Yeah.
Right. No, I just have to figure out how to explain it. That's all.
Well, usually
I understand you.
Usually, you can mess about. You can put an auxiliary in quite easy.
Okay.
Well, that time I had an auxiliary and a passing.
Okay.
But of course, that's more notes, so I've got to reorganise my rhythm. So I'll go. Second one.
Brilliant. Okay.
That's the C minor chord. I've got the harmony, passing, F chord. Here's a good idea. Now, what we're going to do with an F chord? I've got an F chord with the third in the bass.
Okay.
If you play a chord, a major chord with the third in the bass, get rid of the third out of the chord.
When you say third in the bass,
the third is A.
Okay.
The F chord is FAC.
Okay.
The third is A.
Okay.
It's much better. There's the F chord with the third in. If I get rid of that third, it's just more refined. So now what I can do, I'm actually, wherever I play it, I've just got root and fifth here. That third's doing, the third is the most important note in the chord. So So that's got to be there, unless you're doing not these bland medieval type things. But there's the third, so I can now play anything without a third high enough. That bass is doing it all. If I want to go the minor, I just lower the third. This doesn't change. That's a really nice route, rather than that's too much, isn't it? But if I do it like this, there's a G chord or an E minor chord, E minor 7. So that's the thing. If you have a third in the bass, omit it from the chord.
In the right hand. Oh.
So.
Okay.
So I'm going to write a chord sequence now. So can you dictate the chords? Can I write it down?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Whatever. Yeah.
Right. So I have a C chord.
Wait. What am I doing? Okay. C. Yeah.
C. That's 2 beats. No, 4 beats. Sorry.